Just want to check the sound. Well, I'm hoping the sound is fine. My desk is a mess. Hello. If you have watched my live stream from the 30th of November, which was yesterday, or 2 days ago, then you might not want to watch this. But I went through my Kaktober art. Okay, I'm very sorry. Just hold on a second, because I don't know why I'm standing and doing this. I'm being a little bit foolish. Okay, here we go. Disclaimer, if you watched a live video from 2 days ago where I showed you all my Kaktober art, this is not going to be new to you. However, most of the art, I would say like half of the 15-minute video, was just very unclear. I think I had a bad connection. So I wanted to just do a roundup with a good connection so you could hopefully see the art and have a look at what I did. And I'm going to try not to over-explain it. Okay, Kaktober was a challenge that I set myself for October with just silly prompts that just didn't really work together. And I wanted to do quote-unquote kak art with kak prompts. The word kak means shit in Afrikaans, which is one of 11 or 12 official languages of South Africa. So just so you understand where that comes from. And let's just look at what I made. So prompt number 1 was to face a picture. And obviously I was feeling quite good on that day because I did 2. Number 2 was unflattering portrait, which I did this. Number 3 was make a dumb song, which is on the channel. Number 4 was an unfortunate cookie, which is this little pop-up jobby here. Number 5, my desk is a mess, as you can see, is crossword. Number 6 was a recipe. 7 was the silly protest society. I really enjoyed this entire concept and making this. This was a nursery illustration. It's supposed to be viewed the other way. I don't want to turn my book around. This is a movie poster. I think we're still... Oh no, number 9 was a rotten poem. And I have that in here somewhere else. I just found a blank space and I wrote it in. But I posted a poem on Instagram. This is like really shitty art. And I would love to redo these prompts. But that just wasn't in the spirit of what I was doing. So this is rotten food and this is home sign. I like the words, but I would love if I could put them on wooden panels and then explore, instead of the rotten food, mold. I think that's going to be a difficult subject, but a cool one to explore. This was reassemble. This was a ransom note. By the way, this is like a quote in my house. It's only money that I want. Horoscope. This is a Cancer crab, whatever, star sign. This is the poop that I made with all those collage poop papers that I was doing. It's really cute. I know it's quite generic, but I do like it. And I was supposed to write you. And the other day I was like, oh, I'll do it now. But I still haven't done it. So this is a petty note that I wrote about a very petty thing that happened. And it's here. And I'm okay with that. This is a beware of dog sign. This is one of my favorite things. I like this kind of style of painting, like saturated kind of, I won't say this looks like an oil portrait, but kind of like oil portrait-y. So I was very happy to have the chance to do this and do such a silly, like beware, dog will call the cops. Dog doesn't even have hands to use a phone and there's no cable. So that made me laugh. This is a useless invention. This is a backhanded compliment. You know, I think I can fill this in now because my fucks are low. Am I gonna do it? No. Let's do this. I don't know how to write it down. I need to think about it. Like I was telling somebody, oh, I'm doing live streams now and it's just so chaotic and unplanned. And like, I just don't want it to be perfect and, you know, like something that really comes across as if I've paid a lot of time and mind to what I'm saying and what I'm presenting. And they said, oh yeah, I can see that. It really comes through. So I need to find a way to put that in here. Map. This is ugly color combinations. And I think at this point, you can see that things are kind of getting mixed. And they did get mixed, but I think it was just because I put the wrong art in the wrong page. Like I normally don't use the sketchbook chronologically, so that's what happened there. And I've already showed this on the last live stream, so if you're watching again, sorry. No, I'm sorry, for real. I hope you're really enjoying it and you're not just watching because you thought you'd find something new. But the ugliest color combinations from all of these are these three. And I just, yeah. They're ugly for me, but it doesn't mean that they are ugly. Okay, these are lessons and stuff like that. Okay, so we're here. Oh, crikey. This was a greeting card. And when you open it, it says thanks for nothing. If you look at it on the side, it's a whole lot of zap signs or middle fingers. Here's that poem that I mentioned earlier. I just wrote it down here. And here's the sign. So I did a lino stamp of my dog. And this is what I did for sign, which was day number 31. The reason I did that is because I wanted to push medal or trophy to the end. I wanted, did I miss? No, I've done all of them. Sorry, I got a bit confused because I thought if I did this on the 30th, then that means that there's one missing. But I actually did one ahead because I got confused. Sorry. Sign, cat, duh. This was the prompt Frankenstein collage, where I just wanted to put a whole lot of stuff together because we all understand when people say Frankenstein. We've come to use it as meaning the monster. This is business card. I wanted to cut the hair of all of these things that I've drawn on business cards, but I decided against it. This is a found poem, which I should probably call a found prophecy, because all of this shit just happened recently, which was amazing. I'm a witch. This is, sorry, a little lesson. This was really fun. This was make a logo kaka, and this is something I want to do on a live stream where I just try and draw logos from memory. None of these are correct. I think this is the closest one to being correct. But I had a lot of fun doing it. So this is something I would like to do on a live stream, but if you're never gonna like join another live stream, all you do is just jot down some logos, and maybe you can prepare the background color for it so you know what the background color is and what the colors of the actual logo contain, and then come back a week later and then just try and draw that from memory. This is mascot, which is very indicative of the mascots that we would have at home. You know, not because just we're from South Africa, like, you know, a lot of kind-hearted people would make homemade mascots and they would come to school, and that's how you would know that the day was going to be off the hook. The more janky the mascot, the better the day. So this is SpongeBob. And last prompt, make a medal or a trophy. And I made this, which says winner, and it's for Kaktober because I did all the prompts. And it's filled with the poo-poo. And I'm super proud of myself. I can't believe I did it. And I can believe I did it. And it was really fun. I did have a list of things that I learned. And I don't know if I can even find the list. But like off the top of my head, I expected most of this art to be cuck or shit. And instead what I found was that I made some shit stuff. A good example would be the rotten food and that home sign. This was like really shit to me. But I also made a lot of average stuff and also a lot of good stuff. So like this is good to me. It might not necessarily look, the text might not be visually good, but the idea is good. There's a lot of seeds as well of inspiration throughout this entire 31-day challenge. Usually I don't work like this. If I like penguins, I just paint penguins over and over again, eggs over and over again until I'm sick of them. But in this case, I've got at least, I'm going to say 20 days of prompts that I want to explore more. And I've just built a big creative well. I think, I can't remember what else I learned from this challenge. My brain's not working so well today, but one of the other things that I would maybe encourage you to do in your art is use different media. I did lino, I did clay, I did poetry, I did video, and I really, oh, there's my card. I really enjoyed all the freedom which that gave me. The other one was like energy for yourself first, always, especially if you're doing something you love. If you can opt out of something, do, and be petty. Some of the nicest art I made was when I was being petty. And I know how that sounds, but it went from, this to me is pure poetry and amazing, but it went from, I want to say like really petty stuff, like pushing something out, to less petty stuff and more artistic, and then something that was just really therapeutic. So this is once again the recap, which I did like 2 days ago, and the quality was bad, and I just wanted to make sure that there was a good record of what I have done and what I have achieved on the interwebs, or for those of you that were following. What's going to happen for me now, or to me now? Well, I've got 3 drawings that I want to do a live stream for. My nieces have asked me to paint something for them, and their drawings are so great, and I want to do it. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do it online or on a live stream. And then I'm really nervous to talk about it, but I have like a really cool idea that I've been thinking about for 2 years, and I just want to get it done. So I guess that's all I'm going to say about it. This is my grandmother, by the way. She's dead now. Yeah, I want to make something cool, and I hope that if I do get it out, that you will be here. And oh, this, of course, I want to finish this, which is my dog calendar, because I'm in love with my dog. That's it. Thank you so much for joining me for Kaktober. Thank you for everybody that joined live streams or watched videos or just sent me like a message of, oh, that's kind of cool. Thank you for those who actually listened to me articulate my... No, it's not Nilama. Somebody says my grandmother's name and they said Nilama. No, this is my other granny. That was... Sorry, I know I just interrupted my whole line of thought here. This is my other granny, guys. Salvama. She had a really nice chubby belly when I knew her, when I was a kid. And she wore really colorful saris and nice jewelry and always flowers in her hair. So that's that granny. Anyway, thank you for those who listened to me, who let me say what my art means instead of like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel I don't really get to say what I want to. And I'm trying to change that by making sure that I make my own content and make my own things to say. And just thank you for being here to listen to it. It is a Saturday night, so I'm going to go now. I'm going to put on some makeup and high heels so that I can eat a whole chicken pot pie by myself. I was going to say go to the club. I'm lying. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye. I hope you join me for the other stuff. If you want a hint about what that's going to be about, this is your clue. This very famous painting. Okay, cheers. Have a good weekend. Be safe wherever you are. Is the rugby now? Is the rugby on now? No, it's not. It's on just now. Did I mess up the time? Because our time went back. Somebody said watch the rugby. Our time went back. Okay, I need to go and check. If the rugby's on, I have to go. Okay, be safe. Wow. Goodbye. That's a beautiful ending, guys.